This morning, Donald Trump was threatening to bomb Iran if they weren't going to form a deal with him. Good news, at least. Today, they actually did a deal and he is no longer threatening to bomb them. But I'll say what he said this morning. Just now, President Trump announces tonight's bombing campaign against Iran will be bigger than last night. There'll be more bombing tonight. It'll be bigger, more powerful. They're finished. The media refuses to write it. We can walk in there tomorrow. We could take soldiers. I don't want boots on the ground. We could put a small group of soldiers and take it over the whole place. The media is crooked, just like our elections. I'll play the clip for now.
There will be more bombing tonight. It'll be bigger, more powerful. Don't forget, we've knocked out all of their anti-aircraft. They don't have any they have nothing. I mean, they may get lucky with a shoulder weapon or something, but for the most part, they have no defense.
What did the representative say in your phone call with them?
Excuse me. They're finished, but the papers, the media refuses to write it. They're finished. We can walk in there tomorrow. We could take soldiers. I don't want to have boots on the ground, but if I wanted to, we could put a small group of soldiers and take over the whole place. They're finished, and the media is crooked. They're just like our elections. The media is crooked.
Mr. President, thanks so much for joining us today.
And then my dinner time, Donald Trump on True Social posted this. The White House retweeted this. Based on the fact that discussions with the Islamic Republic of Iran has been brought to the highest level of Iranian leadership and approved, I have, as the President of the United States, canceled the scheduled strikes and bombing against Iran this evening. Discussions as final points have been in concept in great detail, approved by all parties involved, including the United States, Israel, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, Turkey, Pakistan, Bahrain, Kuwait, Jordan, Egypt, and others. The naval blockade will remain in full force and effect until this transition is finalized. Time and place of the signing will be announced shortly. Now, since then, the oil has been moving so much. There's also this comment that is really funny. I'll put it right up. Bomb Iran, oil up, sell oil stock, say peace is near. Donald Trump for the past few months, I would say, I've been manipulating the markets in huge, as you've seen with oil. Oil's up nearly 50% since this war, which is really terrible. Gas is up too high right now. As in other videos, the average American that's trying to provide for his family and work and stuff is paying a lot of money in gas. The Hormuz letter posted breaking. Iran directly rejects Trump's new claim that he has reached an agreement to cancel tonight's strike. On Iran as baseless, saying no agreement has been approved at all. And all Trump's words should be disregarded like his previous 38 times deal and imminent announcements over the 2 months per Tashneem. A senior Israeli official also tells Channel 12 that they're not aware of any agreements being reached per N12. So basically what's going on is that Donald Trump is saying that they've had a deal and they've actually had agreements, but no one can actually confirm this. As Donald Trump, his ego is massive. He has been trying to say everything's going right with everything's actually going wrong. Iran's been taking down a bunch of air bases in Iran and taking down MQ-9 drones, MQ-3 drones, which costs millions of dollars. As you know, this war is currently being funded about $900 million a day by the U.S., which is humongous. A lot of taxpayers' money. Eric Doherty again. President Trump reveals that Iran has set a deal to ban them from getting a nuclear weapon. 47 has been speaking to the world leaders in the region, including Netanyahu, and will be speaking to Turkey. And most importantly, we have a deal that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon, which has been the whole purpose of what we have been going through to get this. So it was big, very big thing. But we will be signing soon, and the documents will be in pretty final shape. It should be done, and that should be done pretty quickly. They want it. But as much as everybody else wants it, and I think good relationships can ensue this, just spoke with the leaders of many of the countries that were mentioned in this release. I spoke to Bibi, I spoke to the head of head of nations, Qatar, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, and we're going to be talking to Turkey. There's the clip.
Else comes down. And most importantly, we have a deal that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon, which was the whole purpose of what we had to go through to get this. So it was a very big thing. But we have a signing soon, and the documents are in pretty final shape. So we'll see. Very good. Should be done. That should be done pretty quickly. They want it every bit as much as everybody else wants. And I think a lot of good relationships can ensue from this. I just spoke with the leaders of many of the countries that were mentioned in the release. I just spoke to Bibi. I spoke to the great heads of nations, Qatar, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, and others. And we're going to be talking to Turkey. President Erdogan is great. And it's really a wonderful thing. With a lot of spirit. Pakistan was fantastic. The Prime Minister and the, I call him.
Now, keep in mind, with all this going on, we'll have to see tonight or basically tomorrow morning to see if he actually does bomb anything. Donald Trump has been pretty much lying for the past few months, as him losing his mind pretty much. You can tell this war is taking a big impact on his health, as he was seen sleeping in the Knicks event a few days ago. Play the clip right now. He was also sleeping in cabinet meetings and other events in the Oval Office, which is not the best thing ever. I'll play a clip right now also.
Of a job, an economy, a community, a family. And for too long.
Because when you think about it, Donald Trump is the president of the United States. He pretty much represents the whole of America, which is humongous. For him just sleeping in meetings doesn't show the other leaders that he's capable of doing all this. For all we know, Donald Trump could be bombing them later tonight and cause this whole thing to spiral out of control, as it's been going for the past few months. Now, here's the real key question, is whether Trump's cancellation means a real breakthrough or just a pause before more action. Donald Trump has been trying to make ceasefires and deals, and they've been all broken. So I don't expect this to actually go well. I hope it goes well, because they're spending too much money for all this, and this is just escalating so far. This was Matt Beerby from The Berube Show. If you like what you've seen, you can subscribe, like, leave what you think in the comments. I make videos like this every day, so leave a like and comment and share. So bye-bye.